What's up, guys? Eric Prey, Focus Fishing Guide Service, Table Rock Fishing Intel. Got another video fishing report for you for Table Rock. It is Wednesday, November the 4th. Didn't guide yesterday, didn't shoot a video yesterday, so we're a day late and $1 short. Lake is really still fishing pretty tough after that front came through last week, so we'll get into some details on that in a little bit. Lake level, we're at 916.79, which puts us right about 3 feet high off of the new normal pool, which started on November 1st. The core is running quite a bit of water. They've got 2 generators running constantly, and then yesterday they did open some floodgates for a little while to try to dump some extra water, get us back to normal pool. Water temperature, we're at right around 62, 63 degrees pretty much all over the lake. A little cooler first thing in the morning where you got dirtier water, but that warms up fast and usually winds up around 63, 64 by the end of the day. Bite has gotten tough, and we're going to get into that. But one of the things when the bite gets tough like this that you need to keep in mind is TableRockFishingIntel.com. We put daily reports. Yesterday, Mike Webb, one of our experts, had a great day on the water. We posted his report. Really helps to get that information daily, weekly. Get those maps, get all that information that we put out on a regular basis. So check out TableRockFishingIntel.com. See if you want to be a member of that. If you're coming down, say you're going to fish the lower end of the lake, I basically have 2 bites going on right now. I'm catching them on a jewel peewee football jig, on gravel, and ledge rock mix points, most of them between 8 and 20 feet deep. They'll be a little bit shallower if it's cloudy or windy, a little bit deeper if it's sunny. So keep that in mind. It's been a pretty solid bite. You're not going to go load the boat, but you can get bit doing that. The next bite has been with a swim bait, either the Jack and Jaws or the Kitech 3.3, and we're throwing it on a 3/8 ounce head because we're fishing at 20 to 30 feet deep on the bottom on gravel points and gravel flats. Most of these fish we're catching out there are going to be spotted bass, and I mean it's a grind. It's not the fastest, easiest way to fish, but you can catch some fish doing that right now. Go up into Kimberling City. Peewee football jig's definitely working up there as well. Same deal, gravel and rock mix points, mostly ledge rock mixed into the gravel, and most of them are going to be in that 8 to 20 foot range. Again, cloudy, windy, they'll move up shallower. Sunny, they're going to move out deeper. Bass whacker's probably been my best color, matched up with a speed craw's been my best trailer. Catching them on the swim bait deal as well, either Jack and Jaws or Kitech 3.3. Sexy shad, pro blue, bluegill flash have been my best colors, and most of those fish are coming from 20 to 30 foot deep, so I'm throwing it on a 3/8 ounce head. Next bite that's working up there pretty good has been on a jewel gem blade. Those fish have been around wood. I've got to have either a lay down or a piece of standing timber or maybe even a dock to throw around to catch them on the gem blade. Not getting a lot of bites, but have been getting some quality bites throwing the gem blade up around Kimberling City as well. And go up into the James. Jig bite's definitely king up there, but I am catching more on the Pro Spider jig than I am on the Peewee football jig. Most of these fish are coming either around docks or around laydowns and brush. Got to have some sort of cover. The fish have been a little bit shallower because the water does have a little bit of color, especially towards the back of like ants, and piney has got some more color in it, but it's not really stained. Most of them are 5 to about 15 foot deep, a little bit shallower on docks, a little bit shallower first thing in the morning, but I've been throwing bass whacker and Okeechobee blue on the Pro Spider jig, matched up with a speed craw has been my best trailer on it, and catching a few fish doing that. Get a windy, cloudy day, I have caught some, especially towards the backs of the creeks, on either a square bill, a 2.5, or on the jewel gem shad. Those have been my 2 good baits back in there. Again, I'm not getting a lot of bites doing that, but the fish I'm catching seem to be better quality around the wood with a moving bait, either the spinner, the gem blade, or the square bill. Go up into the white, definitely got to have a peewee tied on. The peewee football jig's been my best bait up there for about a month, and it continues to be that way. Bass whacker, Hail Mary, touchdown have been my 3 best colors, matched up with a speed craw or maybe a beaver. Gravel and rock mixed, 8 to 20 feet deep. Cloudy, they're going to be shallower. Sunny, they're going to be deeper. Mostly main lake, but you can catch some back in on some of the secondary points in the bigger creek arms around Baxter, Big Creek, those sort of areas, or up the Kings as well. Swim bait bites working up there too. 3.3 from either Jack and Jaws or Kitech on a 3/8 ounce head, and these fish have been, again, 20 to 30 feet deep on the bottom. They're starting to move up, but they're just not really moved up real good yet. Keep that in mind. Catching them doing that, scrubbing the bottom with that thing 20 to 30 feet deep. And then lastly is the gem blade. Again, catching them around wood cover towards the backs of creeks, backs of pockets, around docks, even on the main lake. If I've got some wood cover, I can catch them on the gem blade. Mostly, and wind really helps that bite, but for the most part, I'm maybe get 4 or 5 bites a day, but it's definitely a better fish coming off that wood, coming on the gem blade than anything else I'm throwing right now. Guys, we are at the beginning of November. The lake has slowed down. We got the Toyota here this weekend. Talked to a lot of those guys, and it's tough. They're struggling. A lot of guys are struggling even just to get bit, let alone catch any keepers. So it should be interesting to see how that works out. Lake should get better. I really feel like the bite's going to get better as we get towards the weekend and as things sort of stabilize. I mean, this is a pretty big shock for these fish to have the lake come up 3 feet, have the temperature drop 5 feet, and just overnight essentially have this all happen. So they're scattered, but they are starting to move up. They are starting to group up. The bite will definitely get better. One way to stay on top of that, tablerockfishingintel.com. Check it out. Daily reports, weekly reports, all kinds of information for you on there. Keep it updated every day. It's really, if you fish Table Rock, it is definitely something you need to check into and become a pro member of. If you're coming down, want to hire a guide, give me a call. It's Focus Fishing Guide Service. You can reach me at 417-860-4743 or hit my website, focusfishing.com, and either shoot me an email or book online. Either way, I get back to you as fast as I can. Guys, thanks for watching the video. Take a minute to check out Table Rock Fishing Intel if you haven't. But thanks for watching. Can't wait to hear from you. We'll see you on the water.